Jean-Luc Picard, Captain, Admiral, Ambassador. The man has had quite an extensive career in and out of Starfleet serving the Federation. Picard and crew have done amazing things in their years with the Enterprise and beyond that. But my question to all of you is it possible that Picard made a decision, maybe made a couple of decisions in his career that seemed right at the time, but have resulted in devastating effects throughout the galaxy, not the Alpha Quadrant, I mean the galaxy?
These are the voices of all the people you've killed throughout the years.
Whom I've killed? What do you mean?
Death has made you a little dim, Jean-Luc. These are the voices of all the people who have died through your actions or your inactions.
Picard came up with a plan to eradicate the Borg. And it was a brilliant plan. Yes, it was done out of anger for what they did to him and turning him into Locutus and all the nightmares that he was forced to live. But it was still a plan that was brilliant and should have been executed.
It is designed so that each step they take will spawn an anomalous solution. The anomalies are designed to interact with each other, linking together to form an endless and unsolvable puzzle.
Quite original.
As I said, it was a brilliant strategy, and it would have worked, except for Geordi and Guinan. Geordi I can understand because he was working with the Borg who became Hugh, learning to know him, helping him develop his emotions and his personality. Guinan is the one that confuses the heck out of me when you consider all the suffering that her and the Elorians went through, and she suddenly decides to come on board with this plan after talking with Hugh, and then goes to lecture Picard.
It's not a person, damn it, it's a Borg!
If you are going to use this person to destroy his race, you should at least look him in the eye once before you do it. Fine. But if you don't talk to him at least once, you may find that decision a lot harder to live with than you realize.
Picard met with Hugh and decided they couldn't do this anymore. So they sent him back to the Borg with his individuality intact, which began to affect the rest of the cube that he was with, which resulted in massive chaos, which allowed Lore to get a hold of the cube and the drones there and teach him what he would call individuality, and use them and a newly designed ship to attack Federation colonies and plan the annihilation of the human race. If Picard had gone through with the plan, Voyagers stuck in the Delta Quadrant may not have had all the problems they had with the Borg. Yes, I know 7 of 9 probably would not have existed, but at the same time, think of all the thousands of worlds that the Borg conquered in the Delta Quadrant. What about when the Borg tried to go back in time and effect first contact? Again, if Picard had followed through with his plan, this would not have happened. And let's not forget recently Picard Season 3. The Borg would not have had an opportunity to affect the Federation like it did with the help of the Changelings if Picard had followed through with his plan to infect the Borg we all know as Hugh. Now I do realize that if Picard had gone through with the plan, Voyager would not have been able to use the transwarp conduits to get home, but still, the Borg would not be causing the damage that they did throughout the decades after their encounter with Hugh.
Who are you? My name is Guinan. I tend bar, and I listen.
What do you think about this? Am I right about this? Is it LaForge and guiding, the real issue here? They're the ones who affected Picard in his decision to infect Hugh with the program. If the program had gone through, all the events I just mentioned would not have happened. So in a sense, Guinan, along with LaForge, are the real villains of this story because they allowed their feelings to get in the way of doing what needed to be done. Well, this was just something I was thinking about, so just Drop your comments below, let me know, and tell me what you think. Until the next time, my friends, God bless.